Hello, welcome back, people. So this is the second video on Tableau, and just to say it first, this is about playing around. Why? Because I want to get to be hands-on, right? Hands-on experience. So last time I already said, well, you just go to the website, you download the software, you install it, and you start playing with this kind of stuff, data sets, and you have so for instance, in the last visualization, you can see that as I showed it to you right now, you can see this trend line is useful because uh, r squared, so the square root value of r, it is 0.38. So in other words, this is 38% of significance. I don't want to explain all these terms. I think that you've got to do more research on your own. I think this focus this whole point of all these videos is just to um, let me get familiar with the software, and I let you get familiar with the software. And you see the p-value is well below 0.0001, so it means that this is not statistically, how to say that, this is not by chance, this is not coincidence. It's not pure coincidence. There's some correlation here. So in statistics, we call this line here, we say that the freedom to trade internationally and the state ownership of bank assets, this is a positive correlation. So more freedom and more state ownership of assets. Kind of like this, okay? The negative one would be the reverse, the diagonally opposite um, curve. Um, I think I have some of similar curves before, but anyway, let's move on to the second one. Last time I said that it's like there are two trend lines, and I already used alliance as to color. Why? Because they are different colors. Why? Because well, suddenly we have some US ally, some not US ally, and some others, right? Of course, we have something called outliers. See, they are not so meaningful because they are kind of special for some reason. See, we have another line here. Look at this. This is 0.12, and the p-value is really low. But for r squared to be just 0.12 is means that the correlation is kind of weak. You can see that this is not a very much, not so much it's not so much of a curve, right? Doesn't matter if we refer to the original one or something. So by selecting them, you're also excluding these outliers. Suddenly they are so low compared to the others. So we have these lines. But still, you can see the orange line is not so um, meaningful. It's almost flat. But the blue line is better. So you wonder, why is a line so important? It's not important at all. It's just that in this story, this is a made-up story, we have something like this. Just to change a little bit, we can have something like this. Um, we can try to change the graphic somehow. Okay, I cannot enlarge it, but anyway, let's try something else. Horizontal bars. You can always play around. See, money growth, tariffs, not US ally, US ally. So we just have some color, different colors to separate them. But of course, we don't use aggregate values this time. Otherwise, it's gonna be meaningless. So for comparison, of course, you can use the very usual primary school level side by side bars. Uh, there are not so many US allies around, so Anyway, or something like this. It looks completely off. Or something like this. This is called circle views. But all these circles are so much overlapping that you don't even know what the heck is going on. Or something like, I don't even know what this is. Or something like, okay, packed bubbles. So I'm gonna just cancel all these changes. Okay, we are back to here. We have another one. I think this was from yesterday or 2 days before. Anyway, so we have alliance again. We have ownership of banks. We have this thing is called I think it's this one. It is this one. Individual liberties, v them. I don't even know what this is. Anyway, just a random variable, isn't it? Okay, let's see what it is. So we have another meaningful line here. 22%, not bad. P-value low enough. And this one is very, very significant. You can see 53%. This is very useful. Okay, let us see what happened here. So on the rows, we have this individual liberties, I suppose. And then we have alliance, of course, because we need to color different. You can see this is US ally, and the green ones, well, they are still US allies. On this side, nobody is US ally. So what happened here was, I think we didn't check aggregate values. We didn't check step marks either. I'm gonna explain everything when the time comes. So we have added colors. So what we did here, you can use different kind of colors. And here we have red, green diverging, just so you can see a very sharp contrast. Okay, let's see what else it does here. Okay, this is the old chart color settings. I think the other day we made a whole globe on this. I don't remember. Maybe I'm gonna have to type something instead. Let's see what happened here. I think here I changed the figures somehow. Here you go. You can also edit the axis. There are tons of parameters here. I cannot even tell you everything. So this is the way we have the chart here. We have the sum here for some reason. I'm sorry if I sound confusing because I'm trying to catch up. So we have money growth before. Okay, this is the whole chart of it. Everything is being here, individual liberties and so on. Originally, we don't even have a trend line originally. Okay, this is all scattered all around the place. We have ownership like this. Aggregate value. Okay. So let's do it back again. I'm sorry if I'm too fast. Okay, this is the end product. See, that's why we need to study how to do it. Because it's just so much to see. It's obvious, right? So for the measure, let's talk about this. You have the standard basic statistic. How to say that? methods or calculations. Let's just put it this way. Other than sum, you can have something else like standard deviation and median and average mean and so on. And it really depends on what kind of variables you are talking about, right? Um, that's why you don't always have all the um, charts available, because there are always different things for different purposes. Let me see if I can give you some better examples. I'm still looking for it. Okay, let's end this video, and I'm talking about a map in the next one.